Hey, it's time for another harmonic snack. So today I'm going to talk about a nice shape that we can use, but also an interesting technique that you should become comfortable with, and it helps to create good harmonic movement. Okay, so today we're talking about a chord called the sus2 chord. Okay, now what does that mean? It means that it's got a root, a fifth, no third, but a second. Okay, so it's a suspended second. Some people call it add 9, but add 9 sort of implies that there's a third in the chord, and there isn't, so this is like a sus2, okay? And this is the shape we're looking at. I'm not playing with the root, so this is just the fifth, the root, and the second, right? So if we're thinking C, this is C sus2. We're not playing the root, but if you wanted to play it, you can play it here. And this voicing is really useful. You can make so many interesting chords with just this little shape. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to move it all the way up to this position for C. And instead of, you know how you could take the diatonic chords down the scale, right? We're not going to do that. We're going to do it with these, at first, with these sus2 chords, right? So like this, just 3 notes at a time. I'm not going to put the roots on it. Now, the first thing that you're going to notice is that the minor chords and the major chords aren't going to really change, right? So C major, A minor, G, F, except for E. E is the 3 chord, right? It has a flat 9, so you got to be careful. You don't want to put the F sharp. Remember, there's no F sharp in the key of C. You got to make sure it's an F natural. So you have to just be aware of that, right? And remember, of course, the 7 chord is that minor 7 flat 5 usually, right? So we're going to play it like this. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is let's put the roots, the fifth on the top. So you get a little octave shape here. Now, why am I having you do this? Because I'm going to show you a little technique. We've done this before, and it's really important that you work this concept into your playing, okay? So look, we're going to move that top note down 1 scale step, so that G is going to go to F, while keeping the other notes the same. So the problem we have is with that E chord, right? This E, or I don't know what you want to call it, E sus flat 2, I guess. Just okay, right? It's not that hard to hold. But to get that A note, it's a little bit of work. But, you know, it's not necessary. I don't really think that you have to play every one of these. But, I mean, it's just part of the system, right? So you have to keep that in mind. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the shape that looks like this and go like one more. And I'm not going to even bother with the E minor thing. It's too hard. You want to see if I can do it? I can't. I can't do it. But anyways, you get the point, right? So, now how would you use these? Well, you know, if you can just create movement, you know, when you have to play over like one of these chords or something, right? So let's say you're playing over like a 4 chord, F, right? Watch what we can do. You know, the A minor is really dark sounding.